All right, man, let's get into this. I'm gonna try to make this short and sweet because I'm only gonna tell you what the real deal is about these earbuds. So you've seen videos about the Elite 75T all over the place, and yes, they are spectacular earbuds with a couple of caveats compared to the other offerings out there. Now, Jabra has updated this version with the 85T. Now, a lot of y'all probably came here with the question of, should I upgrade if I already have the 75T? That's not the real question here, because I'll answer that in a second, but it's not the real question. The real question is, should I get the 85T instead of the 75T, assuming that you don't already have the 75T? So what they've done here, let me just open them up to get in here, because we're about to go in on these earbuds. So this is where I start to get upset with companies and you, because you as the consumer, us, but it's mostly you, you always want new stuff. I mean, that's our motto, right? Hashtag new stuff. So companies feel the need to come out with new stuff every 6 months to a year, and it ends up being incremental upgrades or updates to things that are already awesome. And sadly, that is the case here. Let me put these in sequential order. This is the 75T and this is the 85T. So what you're seeing here is a slightly larger case. Battery life and stuff is about the same, but it's a slightly larger case on all fronts. You open them up and the earbuds are almost identical, man, almost. You can tell them apart. Your little speaker grill here, it's a little bit bigger on the 75T, whereas you got, finer holes on the 85. And of course you got more mics on the 85 and stuff like that, but they look pretty much the same. However, the 85 is slightly bigger. You also get a little change with the ear tips. You see how you have an oval ear tip right there, whereas you have a circular ear tip right there. But other than that, there's really no physical difference that is gonna really stand out to you. And that's not an issue with me because, sometimes if it ain't broke, don't fix it. What I have a problem with is the incremental updates they've done to these things. So just like, I don't know, last week, Jabra decided to update their 75T with active noise cancellation. And man, it's good. It kind of upsets me because now I know companies can actually do that. If something doesn't already have ANC, they can go in and do a firmware update and give you active noise cancellation if they wanted to, because it's obviously not a hardware thing, or else it would have came like that, right? In here, in the 85, oh, I had the wrong one. See, they look that similar to each other. So this is the 75, the smart one. In the 75, they didn't have active noise cancellation. They just updated it. In the 85, it comes with active noise cancellation, which is pretty much the same. I can't really hear a difference. The only difference is that you're gonna notice is inside the app between the two. On the 75T, you have active noise cancellation and ambient sound. You cannot adjust the active noise cancellation, the different levels of it. It's only on or off, but you can adjust the ambient sound and just pipe in however much you want to hear. On the 85, you get the option to do it on both. The active noise cancellation, you get to toggle it up or down, depending on how much noise cancellation you want. And on the ambient sound, you get to do the same thing. That's the only difference. If you were to hear the active noise cancellation, I highly doubt you would be able to tell which one was which. They are that close to each other. Now, as far as sound, they do have a bigger driver. It's a 12mm driver in the 85T, which is great. However, you would think with that larger driver, you're gonna get more bass. Well, it's all going to be subjective because inside of the app, you do have presets for sound as well as an adjustable band EQ that you can toggle to your own liking, but straight out of the box. And I don't really think either one of them need an adjustment right out of the box with the flat line, but right out of the box, the 75T has more bass and dynamic sound. It's just a real full sound, man, and it thumps, it jams. They jam though. Now the 85, they still jam, but it's just a lighter experience. There's not as much bass. It's still there, it's good. It's just not as much. It's not so in your face like, ugh. Whereas I just feel like out of the box, the 75T sound better. Now, if you are the person that's watched a lot of my videos and tend to like a lot of the things I suggest to you, then you would probably like the initial sound signature of the 75T a little bit better. Whereas this is just, I don't know, maybe more refined, I guess, whereas this one's colored with a little bit of bass, right? So As far as the sound difference, that's all going to be subjective. You know, even though it has a bigger driver in 85T, with the EQ and the presets and everything, I don't think that driver is really going to matter. So yeah, that's up to you. I just personally like the sound signature, the initial sound signature of the 75T. They did throw in some cheap wireless charging, so you can just slap that bad boy on a wireless charging pad and you can get charged up right away. Whereas that's not a readily available option for the 75T. So yes, that is an upgrade or an update. When it comes to the call quality, these are some of the best in the business, both of them. They go neck and neck, and I understand that they have extra mics in here for the noise cancellation as well as calls. But I really don't think you're going to be able to hear much of a difference, if any at all, between the two if I toggle between the two. I'm not even going to go into testing that for you because I want to keep this video short, and you've probably seen it everywhere else. So why bother doing it for you? I'm just letting you know that there's really no difference between the two. Now, as far as everything else about these earbuds, I don't really think size matters because this one is, the 85 is a little larger, but put it in your pocket, you're probably not gonna be able to tell the difference unless it's a super tight pocket. Sound signature, I already told you that out of the box, I really like the 75T. Active noise cancellation, I really think Jabra just shot themselves clean in the foot by updating the 75T with active noise cancellation. I really think they just kind of screwed themselves over by doing that, because that brings up the real question. It's not a matter of, you know, should I upgrade if I already have the 75Ts? If you've already got the 75T, please, man, don't look no further. Just enjoy your earbuds and save your money. The real question is, should I pull $229 out of my wallet and purchase the 85T if I don't already have the 75T, which you can get right now on Amazon for $140. $140 for almost the same thing. These are so close, man, so close. If you need wireless charging, I get it, okay? I totally get it. But other than that, seriously, what are you really missing? They both have multi-point compatibility where you can pair up multiple devices. They both suck in the area of hot swapping. You can't use either earbud, you know, if you want to. I think they're both right ear dominant and you cannot use the left by itself. So they both are great in the same fashions. One has a slight edge with the wireless charging and, you know, the extra mics and stuff that you really won't be able to tell the difference about. And they both suck in the same areas. So if it was me pulling out my wallet right now in October 2020, with these two on the shelf, personally, I would pick these. I would spend $140 on the 75T and leave these 85s on the shelf. I just do not see the value because these exist. As long as the 75Ts are in existence, the 85Ts are not worth the money. I hate to do it to you, Jabra, but you shot yourself in the foot by updating these to ANC. And now you've kind of told on the rest of the industry, letting us know that you can actually add ANC on an OTA update. You let the cat out of the bag. Ooh, man, manufacturer's gonna be upset with y'all about that. But yeah, man, if you got any kind of good sense, you save the money and get the Jabra 75Ts. They are on a great sale right now because the new and improved ones are out, the 85Ts. But let me tell you what you could do with that extra money that you're saving and how you can make a difference in somebody's life. All right, so in every video, I need you to check the links either in the comment section or in the description box, and you'll see that I'm helping out some charities. And this month's charity goes to my man Ruben Jones and his family. Their house caught on fire a couple of weeks ago, and they are working their hardest to get their lives back to similar what it used to be. It'll never be the same, right? They've lost everything. The house just burnt down. So I want to help them get back on their feet and get their lives going again. So with the savings, hey, why don't you throw something in the pot? Hey, I'm not forcing you to do nothing, but if you find it in your heart, throw something down in there in their account, and we can help them get back on their feet. Now, I'm no expert in this kind of stuff, but I do know my money is better spent on these Jabra 75Ts, so I'm closing up these 85Ts and getting out of here. I'm gonna go make some more videos, but until I see y'all again, make sure y'all keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?